Welcome to the YHC Basketball Arena for today's Peach Belt Conference game between the Lakers of Clayton State University and the Mountain Lions of Young Harris College. YHC enters the game at 11-12 overall and 6-9 in the Peach Belt on a 6-game winning streak after defeating Georgia Southwestern State University 71-65 Wednesday. C.J. Wilson scored 17 of his 24 points in the second half, while Isaiah Johnson finished with 20 for the Mountain Lions. Johnson and Wilson each grabbed 7 rebounds and recorded 5 steals apiece. Kevin Altidor and Ben Waterhouse each tossed in 10 points, while Altidor grabbed 9 boards. Mountain Lions are ranked in several categories in the latest NCAA Division II statistical report of the season. As a team, the Mountain Lions are 17th in steals per game. Individually, Isaiah Johnson is number 1 in steals per game and 6th in total steals. C.J. Wilson is ranked 10th in minutes played per game and 17th in free throw percentage. Kevin Altidor is 17th in offensive rebounds per game. Clayton State enters the game at 15-10 overall and 8-9 in the league after defeating Georgia College 79-71 Wednesday. 3-way tie for the 4th place spot, that last transfer spot into the Peach Belt Conference tournament. So this is going to be a game that's going to be full of intensity, no doubt. We will be back for the starting lineups in just a few moments. You are listening to and watching Peach Belt and Young Harris College Mountain Lion basketball on YHCathletic.com and Channel 99 Ridgeline TV. Senior Day at the Valley of Doom. Last game of the season at home. Got one more over at Montevallo. And let's go down to the floor now for your starting lineups. For Clayton State, 6'2 senior out of Lawrenceville, Georgia, number 1, J.C. Bonney. 6'2 senior guard out of Anderson, South Carolina, number 4, Kelsey Terry. A forward, 6'5 sophomore from Greenville, Georgia, Jamil McKee. 5'11 freshman guard from Goose Creek, South Carolina, number 11, Dantes Beneman. And a senior, 6'9 from Nigeria, Gideon Owe. Lakers are coached by Paul Harrison, assisted by Matt Morris and Travis Black. And now for your Young Harris College Mountain Lions. From Alpharetta, Georgia, 6'4 sophomore, number 12, Bjorn Walker. From Conyers, Georgia, 5'11 sophomore, number 2, C.J. Wilson. A senior, 6 foot from Brooklyn, New York, number 5, Isaiah Johnson. A senior, 6'1 guard from Atlanta, Georgia, number 10, Hurdy Lawrence. And finishing out the starting lineup from Abaco in the Bahamas, 6'5" senior center, number 24, Kevin Altidor. Mountain Lions are coached by Pete Herman in his 5th year in the Brasstown Valley, and his assistant is Brian Benater. Again, these two teams, here's the situation. Clayton State, Georgia Southwestern, and Young Harris all come in at 8 and 9, tied for the 4th spot, and just one game out of the 3rd spot. North Georgia is in 3rd at 9 and 8. They've been on the skids a little bit of late. They are taking on Columbus State today. So actually, you could. Wow, this is getting interesting. Georgia Southwestern is at Georgia College today. Georgia College is 3-14 in last place in the West Division, but they have played everybody, and I mean everybody, close. So not an easy place to go into and win. So we're going to try to keep you up to date with the Georgia College Columbus State game. We'll try to keep you posted up with the Georgia College Georgia Southwestern game. But it's really simple for Young Harris. You can't control what anybody else is doing. All you can go do is do what you do, and that's win, and let the chips fall where they may. Young Harris is hot right now. Winners of their last 6, and hey, y'all, they're doing it on the road as well as they are doing it at home. Of those 6 games that they've won, 3 of them have been on the road. Here we are at the Young Harris Basketball Arena, affectionately known as the Valley of Doom. Pretty good crowd. Would hope to have a bigger crowd. Sure do wish that student section down there was filled up. How much would that mean to this club? Young Harris playing some pretty good defense, as we do. We'll get a block shot and a turnover, and here comes C.J. Wilson the other way. He'll find the red-hot Isaiah Johnson 3-ball, leaves it short. Isaiah set a school record last time out at home against Columbus with 40 in transition. Kelsey Terry and Clayton State on the board first. Young Harris got down by a dozen down at Georgia Southwestern this past Wednesday night, became roaring back for a 6-point win, keeping their hopes alive. Altidor putting it on the deck, taking it to the hole, can't get the shot. Imperative that we keep Kevin out of foul trouble in this one. Putting it on the floor, and it's going to be a traveling violation on McKee. And it will be Young Harris basketball. Our ladies lost a tough one, 75-65. A lot closer than it looked. Peyton Robertson had a game high, 17 points. Chan Fan with 7. 6 Young Harris seniors and women's and 3 in men were recognized in between the women and the men's game for their contributions to basketball here at the Valley of Doom. And guys, we appreciate it, and we're going to miss y'all when y'all gone. C.J. Wilson to inbound. Substitution already for Clayton State. Saquon Terry, 5'9" junior guard out of Manchester, Georgia, will check in. Inbound to Lawrence. Gets the ball around to Isaiah Johnson. Clayton State in a man. Step back at the elbow. Johnson is good. And he has been on in a groove of late. We're tied at 2. Young Harris in a man. Young Harris playing some good team D. 3-ball, right side, no good. Bjorn Walker with the board. And Isaiah Johnson loses a handle. It'll be a turnover on Young Harris, and it will be Clayton State basketball. Just underway, 18:07 to go in the first half. We are tied at 2. Men's lacrosse team up at Brevard won 11-9. Tough day for our baseball team. Down at Columbus, got hammered yesterday, got hammered in the first game today, and we're getting hammered in the third game today. So very young Harris baseball team. We lost a lot of folks last year. Coach Huffman coming in trying to put his stamp on the team. Bjorn Walker, nice take, can't get it down. And Clayton State coming down, working on a 5-2 lead with the game. These two played way back January the 3rd, right after coming out after the Christmas break. We lost a tough one down there, 73-65, and Clayton State coming out hot. McGee scores with the right hand. It's 7-2 lead for Clayton State. Both teams, both coaching staffs know what's on the line here. Win and the window of opportunity gets really small. Or lose and the window of opportunity gets really small. Win, you see another day. Turnover. Young Harris got a 3-on-1. Bounce pass to Hurdy Williams. Reverse layup with the right hand is good. And Young Harris trails by 3, 7-4. We've been down before. This is nothing new. Up top, McKee. They'll come left side to Bonnie. 3-ball, top of the key. No good. Knocked out of bounds by Owie. Patrick Bell, 6'9" junior out of England, will check in. Richard Bell, big guy, West Sussex, England. Right elbow, Walker, jumper, no good. Long rebound, comes off to Benjamin. He'll split the defenders and lay it up pretty easy on that one. 9-4, Lakers lead. Mid-range jumper, good from Kevin Altidor. He's on the board and cuts it to 3, 9-6. And near steal from the nation's steal leader, Isaiah Johnson. We got a timeout on the court. Mount Line Basketball, Ridgeline TV. $15:20 to go in the first half. 9-6, Clayton State leads. Women's lacrosse will be in action at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. They are 2-0 on the young lacrosse season. They will be taking on Catawba. Softball team will be in action Monday and Tuesday over at Anderson in a Cancer Awareness Day event. Bucket for J.C. Bonnie, got a kind bounce. C.J. Wilson coming back shooting the 3-ball. And right now, Clayton State out of the gates quickly. Nice right-hand runner by Terry. And it's 7-point lead. Clayton State coming out smoking. 3-ball, C.J. Wilson. 13-9. Clayton State is 5 of 7 from the field coming out. Substitution during the break, William Asplin, 6'8" sophomore from Sweden. Big international flavor on this team. You got two players, I'm assuming brothers, Patrick Bell and Richard Bell. Both of them big guys, 6'9"ers, probably twins, West Sussex, England. You got Asplin from Sweden and then Owe from Nigeria, so really their post score is made up of internationals. 3-ball C.J. Wilson can't get it down. And the deficit remains at 4, 13-9. Young Harris in a man. They'll go into the high post, the big Bell. He'll kick out right side 3-ball. Leaves it short, run out, Hurdy Lawrence, great move, lays it up again with the reverse layup, and it's a 2-point deficit, 13-11. Gibbons, freshman out of Thompson, Georgia, Malik Gibbons now will run the point. He'll give the ball to Asplin up top. Coming right side to Terry, who hit their last bucket. They'll go in the high post again to Asplin. Excuse me, that was Bell. They're not twins, but they look a lot alike. McKee will re-enter the contest. Asplin will come out, so Clayton State going to go with a smaller lineup. Wilson will walk it down. We trail by 2. Mountain Lions yet to lead in this one. Isaiah Johnson cut off double team on the baseline in a bad spot. Finds Altidor, trying to work on Bell. He'll spin with the left hand, and nice move. Great move by the senior on senior day, and we're tied at 13. Comes at 12:40 to go in the first half. Altidor hedges out, now floats back into the post. Working off a screen is Terry, and he'll turn the ball over. Hurdy Lawrence comes out with it, but loses it back. And Clayton State going to get a timeout. Comes at 12:17 to go in the first half. We're tied at 13. Peach Belt Basketball, Ridgeline TV. Big thank you to our game sponsors, the Chop House, located with locations in Murphy, Hiawassee, and at La Prads on Lake Burton. They took care of us in between games, and we're very thankful. Tent Rentals for tables, chairs, and linens. Windshape Camp, the best summer ever. Chick-fil-A does that, and it's here at Young Harris College for several years now. And Sharp Memorial United Methodist Church here in Young Harris. Thank you, guys. 13-13, senior day, big day. Playoff implications all over the state of Georgia for the 4th and really for the 3rd playoff spot in the Peach Belt Conference. 15-13, Clayton State leads. We got a foul on Young Harris. And we got, you're not going to believe this, a timeout. Comes with 11:53 to go in the first half. Mountain Lion Basketball, YHCathletic.com. Got some good news for you Young Harris College men's basketball fans. This coming from Dahlonega, a final Columbus State has defeated North Georgia 71-67. So with that loss, that puts North Georgia at 9-9. With a win today, Young Harris could be in a tie for third place. So, man, really what this amounts for is this. You've got 4 teams vying for 2 playoff spots. Montevallo and Columbus State are snugly in the first 2 spots. And there's no easy games. We're playing West Division teams are playing West Division teams today and Friday. And there's no free rides. There's no free lunches in this conference, in this division. And very, very interesting. So, good news for Young Harris. That leaves the window of opportunity, makes it just a little bit wider. But, again, you got to take care of business here. Turnover, traveling violation out of the timeout called on Kelsey Terry. It'll be Young Harris basketball, 15-13 is your score. Glad to have our sports information staff rocking and rolling. So many things going on, but most of them off campus. Our women's lacrosse will be in action tomorrow. That's 2 o'clock against Catawba. Softball's in action Monday and Tuesday down in Anderson. Tennis in action today, Peach Belt action over at University of North Georgia. Baseball having a tough weekend down at Columbus, one of the elite teams in the Peach Belt. And golf, they're going to be at Tusculum here pretty quick. Lander misses inside. Young Harris can tie or take the lead with the 3 ball. We have yet to lead in this one. Wilson right side. Walker with the ball. Again, man, cannot say enough about the job he's doing. Going to get a foul, and that's going to put Isaiah Johnson at the line to shoot 2. Johnson, he red hot here late. Isaiah's second on the team in scoring, 17.6. Good free throw shooter, gets there a lot, 76 of 105. Shoots 72% on the season. Actually, he scored, and this will be an opportunity for a 3-point play. He nails it, and Young Harris has its first lead of the game. 16-15. Strong take to the hoop. They're going to get Bjorn Walker for the foul. And I look up here, we've played nearly a half, 10-15 to go. Just the team's second. And don't see any fouls on Kevin Altidor. At the line. This is McKee, sophomore out of Greenville, Georgia. He knocks it down. We're tied at 16. Knocks down the second. And it's 17-16. Young Harris works against the zone. C.J. Wilson. Isaiah right side. Hurdy's over on the left. Altidor in the high post. Foul on Clayton State. Third team foul. Officials are letting them play. Exactly 10 minutes left in this. Wilson working off screen from Altidor. Pick and roll. Popping up. Bjorn Walker to Wilson. Wilson drives. Fade away. Good. Wow, what a shot. What a shot. Up top. Nearest turnover. The nation's still leader, Isaiah Johnson, nearly with another. Great defense by Altidor and Walker. And back comes Young Harris the other way. Nice speed inside to Altidor. Oh, man, thought we were going to get an opportunity for a three-point play, but Kevin will go to the line to shoot 2. We lead by 1. Kevin on the year, third on the team in scoring, 14.3 points. 70% free throw shooter. He gets there a lot, 133 times. That by far leads the team. He will be shooting 2. Altidor with 4 points already. And 0 fouls. Knocks down the first. Richard Bell will check back in. Second free throw coming. Is good. And Young Harris has its largest lead, 20-17. We're getting down to the 9-minute mark. Good game going here. A lot on the line in this one. As if you wasn't with us in the break, Columbus State has defeated North Georgia 71-67 over in Dahlonega. Of course, Columbus State, a team that Young Harris defeated double digits here last Saturday. Isaiah Johnson went off for 40 points. Jumper just inside the arc, no good. Long rebound carries that to J.C. Bonney. Lakers will get a fresh 35. Working off of screens. Benjamin almost loses the handle. Lawrence falls to the floor, 3-ball, long rebound. Wilson will kick out left side. Johnson spot up, 3-ball, in and out. Back comes Benjamin. Young Harris playing that good man. We'll play some 1-3-1 trap. May zone up occasionally. But for the most part, we're going to get in your face. Kick out. McKee. Wilson playing the D. Asplin getting ready to re-enter for the Lakers. 5 on the shot clock. Baseline jumpers left short. Fight for the rebound. They get a stick back, but Isaiah Johnson. Young Harris guard's doing a great job. Purdy Lawrence, 3-ball is good. And the Young Harris lead is 6, 23-17. And every time I look at the student section, it's picking up, guys. I wish you're listening in. Wish y'all would come join us. We need all the help we can get. Turnover on the Lakers. Purple Rain, take it away, Mountain Lion Basketball. YHCathletic.com. Today in the Peach Belt, Young Harris at hosting Clayton State, Lander at GRU Augusta, USC Aiken at Francis Marion, Montevallo at Flagler, Pembroke at Armstrong, Columbus State at North Georgia. We already got you a final on that. Georgia Southwestern at Georgia College. That is a 5:30 tip. We talk a lot about our division, but they got a dogfight over in the East Division. Pembroke and GRU Augusta. GRU Augusta is hosting Lander, who is in third place. Man, they have really fallen on hard times. And Pembroke on the road at Armstrong, who is at the bottom of the Eastern Division. Off a miss, we get the board. Can't get the shot, but Isaiah Johnson playing hard as always. Cool. 23-19. Lawrence with the ball up top to Altidor. working around the corner. Up top now, Walker. C.J. Wilson with the bucket, and the lead is back to 6. (25-19). Young Harris leading by 6. Two of 3 teams battling for the 4th playoff spot. Hurley Lawrence coming out with a steal. He's going to go coast to coast, reverse layup. Can't get it down, wanted to contact, nothing there. They'll come back with a quick 3 ball. They leave it short. Rebound Isaiah Johnson, quick out to Lawrence, 2-on-2. He's going to step back for a 3-pointer. No good. We don't crash the boards. Action fast and furious. Pass elbow to elbow. 12 on shot clock. Young Harris really picking up D. We're just playing some shutdown defense here over the last 6-7 minutes. 3 ball is good. That was Benneman. He's got 7 and the lead is cut to 3. Nice right hand by Altidor, can't get the shot down. Fights for the rebound with William Aspland. And it will be Clayton State ball. 4:45 to go in the ball game. Young Harris leads by 3. Men's lacrosse won at Brevard today. Baseball team lost the first of a doubleheader down at Columbus State. Last report we had, not doing so well in the second one. Our women played very, very strong, but lost it in the last 3 or 4 minutes. Altidor on a steal, goes coast to coast, lays it up. Post players love to handle the peel. Young Harris lead back to 5, 27-22, 4:20 to go. Senior day here. 6 women and 3 men honored in between game. Many mentions made of their athletic and academic achievements here. Traveling violation on Saquon Terry, and it will be Young Harris basketball. Young Harris being led in scoring by Kevin Altidor, but we've got great balance. Altidor's got 8. Lawrence with 7, Wilson with 7, and Isaiah Johnson with 5. Wilson driving the paint, step back jumper, no good. Tap back out by Altidor. Crossover, kick back out to Johnson. He'll reset, 30 on the shot clock. And we're going to get a blocking foul on Dantes Benneman. We got a timeout on the floor. Comes at 3:37 to go in the first half. 27-22. Mountain Lions leading on Ridgeline TV. 27-22. Young Harris trail most of the first 10 minutes. We have led most of the last 10 minutes. Very, very important game. 4 teams: North Georgia, Clayton State, Georgia Southwestern, and Young Harris vying for 2 playoff spots. North Georgia has already lost today, bringing their record to 9-10. Clayton State, Young Harris, and Georgia Southwestern with wins today could even up at 9-9 and be in a deadlock with North Georgia. But somebody between Young Harris and Clayton State going to lose this one today, and it's going to end the day at 8-10, and it's going to make it really, really hard. Isaiah Johnson hits 1 of 2 free throws, gets the lead back to 6, 28-22. Young Harris, 11 of 26 from the field, 42.3%. Clayton State, 9 of 19, 47.4%. We're being out-rebounded, 14-11, but we're winning in the battle in the paint, 14-8. Off of the break, 6-0, and off of turnovers, 8-3. We have hit 4 of 5 free throws. We are 2 of 7, as is Clayton State from behind the arc. Great defense by Young Harris. Hurdy Lawrence, that's a 2. Walker with the board, feeds Altidor. He scores with the right hand, and we've got it up to 8. Oh, he very, very frustrated down inside, wanting a foul. And the big kid out of Nigeria, senior, having tough sledding. He's yet to score. We've done a good job, really, defending in the post. Clayton State got good size, but they have not been able to establish post presence at all. They missed a 3 ball. They came out smoking, but they have really cooled off. Bounce pass. Turnover. C.J. Wilson trying to find Isaiah Johnson over on the right side. Richard Bell checks back in. 6'9", big kid. I mean, big kid out of West Sussex, England. Got a brother, I'm assuming a twin brother. Patrick Bell from West Sussex, England. Both of them 6'9", 225, both of them juniors. We've yet to see the other Bell. Not sure if he's hurt. He is on the bench. And yes, they do look like twins. This game is truly international. Poked out of hands by another international, Kevin Altidor from the Bahamas. One of 3 Young Harris men and 6 Young Harris women honored on Senior Day. And I tell you what, some impressive athletic achievements. Remember, these are not athletes, they are student athletes. 30-22, Young Harris leads. Jumper, no good. Long rebound, would have been a shot clock violation. One more tick of the clock. Wilson coming back the other way. Floater in the lane, no good. Altidor with the board, has it poked out of his hands by Bell. Back comes Clayton State the other way. We're inside of 90 seconds. We have yet to substitute. Ben Waterhouse, our first player off the bench, had 10 down at Georgia College, but we've stayed out of foul trouble, and really these guys are just operating well-oiled machine. Crossover, Isaiah Johnson, turn around, up and under move in the paint. Gets it blocked, though, by Bell. Back comes Lakers the other way. Nice, smooth move by Benjamin. Johnson, step back behind the 3. No good. Isaiah yet to get going. Keep shooting. They'll start falling. 45 seconds. We lead by 6. About a 14-second differential, shot clock, game clock. So we're going to get a chance to get the ball one more time. Again, every time I look down, student section's getting larger, but it needs to be packed out. Altidor hedging out. They go into Bell. He scores. Nice right hand. It's a 4-point game. C.J. Wilson going to walk it down. Let's see who gets the clear out here. Altidor comes up, sets screen. We'll come right side to Walker. to Isaiah Johnson. Got to go. Got to go. 3-ball at the buzzer. Leaves it short. Isaiah gets knocked down. No whistle. And he hit the deck hard. Good first half. 30-26. Mountain Lions trail most of the first 10 minutes, but we lead by 4. Mountain Lion basketball. YHCathletic.com and Channel 99 Ridgeline TV.